process called mitosis. The big idea to remember is that mitosis is the simple duplication of a cell and all of its parts. It duplicates its DNA, and the two new cells, they're called daughter cells, D-A-U-G-H-T-E-R, daughter cells, have the same pieces and genetic code. Two identical copies come from one original. You start with one, and you get two that are exactly the same. Beyond the idea that two identical cells are created, there are certain steps in this process, and we have 5 basic phases in the life cycle of a cell. The first phase is interphase, I-N-T-E-R-P-H-A-S-E. Second one, prophase, P-R-O-P-H-A-S-E. Third, metaphase, M-E-T-A-P-H-A-S-E. Fourth is anaphase, A-N-A-P-H-A-S-E. And the fifth one is telophase, T-E-L-O-P-H-A-S-E. I'm going to explain each phase to you. The first phase, or interphase, this is the normal state of a cell. It's its resting state. It's just going about its business of just surviving and making sure it has all the nutrients and energy it needs. It also is getting ready for division. That will happen pretty soon. It's duplicating its nucleic acids so that when it's time for prophase, all the pieces will be there. The second one is prophase. A cell gets the idea that it's time to divide. First, it has to get everything ready. You need to duplicate DNA. It needs to get certain pieces in the right position. And generally, it prepares the cell for the process of meiotic division. The third phase, metaphase. Now all of the pieces are aligning themselves for the big split. The DNA lines up along the central axis, and the centrioles send out specialized tubules that connect to the DNA. The DNA, the chromatin, has now condensed into chromosomes. 2 strands of a chromosome are connected at the center with something called a centromere. The tubules actually connect to the centromere and not the DNA. The fourth phase, anaphase, here we go. The separation actually starts to begin in this phase. Half of the chromosomes are pulled to one side of the cell and half go to the other. When the chromosomes get to the side of the cell, it's time to move on to telophase. Telophase, now this is where the division is finishing up. This is the time when the cell membrane closes in and it splits the cell into 2 pieces. You now have 2 separate cells, each with half of the original DNA. And then we start all over and we go to anaphase, we go to interphase, where you have that resting phase until it starts all over again. That's the basics for cell biology. You should have watched and written some notes. You summarize it and ask any questions that you may have. And I will see you in class.